Hi YouTube, and welcome to another video. Thank you for joining me today. Today I just have a little short video today. I wanted to show you some of the things that I have made. I made them yesterday and yesterday, the 4th of July. Today's the 5th of July. I didn't make anything today because I went to a birthday party. But I did make these pretty earrings that I got on, and I think they're on the earring playlist that I have when I was painting acrylic and making earrings out of some of my leftover my leftover acrylic. So, oh, you know how we do. We have to do the word of the Lord. So I was looking for my box of prayer cards. Usually they're up there, but they're not up there today. So I'm just going to pull one out right quick. And we're going to read our prayer for the day. And our prayer for today is coming from Psalms 34, verses 4 and 5. And it reads, I prayed to the Lord, and he answered me. He freed me from all my fears. Those who look up to him for help will be radiant with joy. No shadow of shame will darken their faces. Thank you for joining me for the word of the Lord. And today I just have a couple of things. I made more, but I took them to the 4th of July because a relative is going out of the country and she wanted to take a gift to her host. So I made 5, but she bought 2 of them. So these are some of the book sleeves / tablet sleeves that I make. And I'm going to show you my Joann's haul that I did. And I bought this interfacing. This interfacing is it's a lot thinner than the ones I put in my bags. And I kind of like it for the book sleeves, but I would never put it in my bags. For me, it's too thin. Everybody seems to, that buy my bags, really like that they have thick, heavyweight interfacing or fusible fleece. That's what it is. It's a fusible heavyweight fleece. And I do like that better for my bags. But for these book sleeves and my zipper pouches, this iron-on stabilizer that I got from Joann's when they were closing is fine. And I wish I would have got like a couple of more bolts of it, but it's all good. But I'll show you the book sleeves / zipper pouches that I made. No, book sleeves / tablet sleeves. And I made this one. And one thing I would say, if you're gonna make these and you're gonna put cam snaps on them, the top, you see how the top I stitched around the top? Make sure that your cam snap goes underneath where you sewed at, or unless you have like cam snaps that have like a long prong on them that you're gonna snap down. But if you're not, like, that's one of the reasons why I do like this interfacing, because the cam snaps fit on there better, especially the ones that my daughter-in-law bought me. These are not like long prongs, so they work better if you don't put them on the seam, because I put the first one on the seam and it kind of popped off. So I was able to take it off and put another one on there. So just make sure that you go right underneath that seam to put your cam snaps, and that'll be fine. So yeah. And so I made this one. I love these roses. And then I made this one, because what happened was I sent her a bunch of flowers and she said, I want the pink and orange. Well, a lot of them looked at pink and orange, so I just made everything that I thought was pink and orange and took them over to her house and let her pick what she wanted. So she picked 2 others, and sorry I didn't get to film those. But this one, I love the colors. And when I first started making these, I made a bunch of them in African fabric. So I have a bunch of them in African fabric, but she wasn't going to meet with African American people, so she wanted some other ones. And I only had 6 that weren't African American, so I needed to hurry up and make a few more or give her some other choices. So I got to make more because I'm going to a couple of festivals and I need to make some other ones. But this was another one that I made. Very beautiful, and I really like it. And I'm going to be making some others. I have a bunch of them cut out that I have to make up, but that's going to be a video for another day. So I have this one, and what I wanted to show you guys, now I'm filming on my phone, but this is the iPad that I normally film on. It's probably dirty, don't, you know, look at the dirt or whatever, but this is the iPad that I normally film on. Now I've had this iPad, I want to say, since about the first iPad I ever got was in 2012, and I think I got this one about maybe 4 years later because it wouldn't update anymore. So I might have got this one in 2016. So I've had it for a while. It's time for a new iPad, but as long as it doesn't work, I'm not gonna get another one. But I wanted to show you guys that the reason why I say that they're tablet sleeves too. Now this, I don't know what generation this iPad is, but I've had it since about 2016. I think it's a iPad generation 3 or something like that. But my iPad fits into here. But the only thing about this iPad fitting into here is it won't snap at the top because it's not long enough. But if I would have put a button maybe and like a elastic with a button, it would be fine. Or if I would have put like a some people I see put another piece of fabric and then put the loop, put the cam snap on the fabric, that would have been fine. But I just do mine like this. And what this started out as is this is the size of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. If you wanted to make these, you could start with the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, cut your fabric, and then sew a 1/4 inch, you know, around. And I do have a tutorial on my page, but I'm just telling you what the size of this is if you wanted to just, if you already know how to sew and was gonna do it. This starts off as an 8.5 inch by 11 piece of paper, or 8.5 by 11 size. So you can make it on your own. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, you know, however you want to do it. But if you wanted to do this size, this is 8.5 by 11. That's what it started off. I did a 1/4 inch seam for the lining, and then I took for the outer part, and I did take a little bit bigger seam for the lining, you know. And I probably need to cut the lining maybe 7 3/4 or something like that, just a little bit smaller. But yeah, so, and it fits this or it fits a book, you know. So that's all I have for you today. I didn't do any crafting today because I went to a birthday party. It was a nice birthday party. My friend's her children gave her a birthday party, and it turned out really, really nice. There was a lot of people that I've heard her talk about that I've never met, and it was nice meeting some of those people today. But yeah, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. You have an awesome and an amazing day, my friends. Be blessed. Bye-bye.